if Annie knows this, but we can all be friends. Annie is a strategist. She has wiggled her way into Sarisha's close circle of friends, and as we saw on the latest episode, that sure does come with some fringe benefits. Annie's good at leveraging her relationships to get what she wants. If she can upgrade from personal assistant to wife, why not add finessing a friendship with a billionaire's wife into her repertoire? I'm inclined also to believe that Annie's growing friendship with Jojo is somewhat calculated because her and her husband's businesses stand to benefit from that, since they own various drinking establishments, and recently her husband acquired a lovely restaurant at which Annie hosted Nonku and her mom on episode 4. Jojo's husband Calvin is part of the family who owns and runs Bluff Meat Supply and Mdeni Meat Group, which is not only award-winning but also one of Durban's biggest butcheries and meat suppliers. They have 16 retail stores all around Durban, as well as 2 factories for processed meat products, and they have been voted KZN's favorite butchery for the past 12 years running by one of Durban's biggest newspapers, Daily News. So Annie might low-key be trying to secure some meat supply discounts for her and her man, and she might just get a nomination for Wife of the Year for that. Get it, girl! Personally, I admire Annie's skill of getting herself into the right places and building herself a powerful network and then leveraging the contacts in that network to get to where she wants to be. She has been strategic even when filming the show, making sure that she films in her husband's various establishments this season after doing a really great job of plugging her adorable beauty studio last season. Like I said in a previous video, Annie is a spunky, funky girl's girl, cute and petite, and she definitely knows how to work that to charm her way into some advantageous friendships. Y'all, that is a skill that you can take to the bank, okay? But as we have come to learn from 2 seasons of watching her, Annie doesn't have peace. Annie won't just make friends and focus on nurturing those friendships. Instead, what I have observed is a tendency by Annie of strengthening her bonds with certain ladies by discrediting or character assassinating the other ladies, particularly those who are also close to her beneficial friends. Any lady who appears to be getting close to someone that Annie has targeted as a friends with benefits is perceived by her as a threat to her ambitions. And in retaliation, Annie deals with them by means of antagonism and little smear tactics here and there against their reputations. Now, I don't remember much from my days in law school, but I have not forgotten how to present evidence to substantiate a case. Exhibit A. Annie has had an undercover, almost one-sided animosity towards Lachongo, which I discussed in a video earlier on in the season. Initially, I thought it may have had something to do with that silly argument they had during Lachongo's Midlands trip last season. But then I remembered that Lachongo's ex-fiancé and child's father is very good friends with Sarisha's billionaire husband, Vivian Reddy. And now it makes sense why Annie had an almost obsessive curiosity over Lassie's relationship status with the former president. Because if Lachongo was still with the former president, then his friendship with Uncle Viv would place Lassie in closer proximity to Sarisha and position Annie lower in Sarisha's friendship ranks. Then there's her hostility towards Nonku and now also Nonku's mom. I think the situation at the reunion with Ayanda Ngwane really incensed Annie to the point of disliking both Nonku and her mom. And I can understand, because that incident was shocking and upsetting to many of us in South Africa. But I feel like now Annie is acting as though she has some kind of authority to dispense retribution against Nonku and her mom for that mess. And I think it's quite prideful of her to think that she has the right to act on her indignation, because at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with her. So I feel like all that, coupled with the fact that Nonku and Jojo were beginning to develop a bond because of their common past of abusive relationships. That is why Annie is now vigorously attempting to pollute Jojo's impression of Nonku. Annie takes pleasure in other people's drama and disputes, and that was demonstrated at the pajama party when she was busy giggling and cackling whilst Nonku and Jojo were having an argument. That just shows me that she is not someone who knows how to function when there is harmony, especially in a group setting, but rather she revels at discord and conflict because it gives her the opportunity to divide and conquer. And it all goes back to what I have said before about her, which is that, you'll just have to go watch that video to hear what I said. And again, I say, I am not mad at Annie for her criteria and process of selecting friends. I mean, they don't call her Mrs. Annbition for nothing. But there is a hostile and survivalist manner in which she approaches establishing her friendships, which just doesn't seem healthy and makes me question whether she was perhaps bullied or not accepted by her peers while growing up. That's all I've got to say on this. If you have anything to say, the floor is now open in the comments. But you know the rule. Keep it clean, keep it friendly. This has been yet another commentary video on The Real Housewives of Durban Season 2. My name is Awande Zwane. You're watching If I Start to Talk. Don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend, and subscribe to the page. And then be back. Until then, I will see you and have a lovely, lovely, lovely day.